Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. We're here at Miracle Peak, and I have done a bit of renovations. I attempted to rebuild, or started a project involving the rebuilding of my old Miracle Peak house out of stone. Obviously it has a long way to go, but I'm happy with it. Just as long as I can find enough glass, it should work just fine. But more importantly, here we have began the project of building a subway line, and I have done a bit of work with it off screen. You'll see in a second. I widened the tunnelway because I didn't know exactly how much space the minecarts need. Oh, and yes, I put some lava here to symbolize Miracle Peak. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how to do this. For example, if I were to simply place a minecart on the tracks and get in it, I wouldn't go anywhere. So what I have to do, basically, come back here. It's not time yet. What I have to do is either build well, basically what I have to do is find a way to make these carts move, a propulsion system of sorts. So that's my goal for today. I have brought a few necessary tools with me. In this particular case, I brought some redstone, I brought multiple carts, I brought spare tracks. I'm going to need some switches, at least 2 of them. If you can take some clean stone here and put them together like so to build wall switches. And the reason why we need wall switches as opposed to like levers is because of the fact that they eventually stop, they turn off after a couple seconds, and we need that. So let's begin. In order to build a minecart booster, I believe you kind of have to rely on some of the game's bugs. Like it's kind of a glitch or something. I don't know if it's a glitch per se, but it seems like it shouldn't work the way it does, is basically what the gist is. So we need we need to go down at least one more layer here. At least. And I'm probably going to fumble around with this like an idiot because I have like a vague idea of how this works, but I'm not entirely sure. I suppose you guys will find out with me. Oop, the volume. No wonder I couldn't hear anything. Even though nothing is going on, so you're kind of hearing nothing. Okay. Let it be known, tracks don't do that. Do. Okay. So my goal is to build a minecart system that allows the cart to be hit by something, pushed out of this area and down the track like so. And one way to do it is to build a system that causes. Oh no, I don't want that. Build a system that causes the tracks to Gee, how do I describe this exactly? Let's get rid of that. Put one there and one there. Then you get rid of that, I believe, and put a random block there. I suppose a wool block will do as well as better as anything else, I suppose. Just about as good as anything else, rather. That sounds like the appropriate way to say it. Alright, well that functions at least. Huh, that's right. It doesn't turn properly. Okay. So. So if I put a cart down now, what will that do? Basically nothing. Okay. No. Okay. Let's consider our options. Well, I mean, let me consider my options. Let me get back to you guys once I have experimented with this a bit. Will this work? No, no. Okay, so I think one flaw I made was actually turning the tracks, because I thought you needed more room for the other track, but apparently you don't have to necessarily do it that way. Is that wise? Perhaps. Just perhaps. Next, apparently I have to deal with the possibilities of, the tracks turning. Okay, so I can create double tracks as long as you block that off. And then... Okay, so then that won't turn, will it? It will turn. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Ah, there we are. That's kind of what I'm going for. Looks a bit strange, yes, but I do like that. I know that it means now that it's working. That's the important thing. The challenging part is what to figure out how this boost thing will help me run down the track. Well, it works, but just not the way I wanted it to. Oh, you didn't go that far at all, did you? Well, that's not good. You were supposed to rocket out of the, out of here. There must be something amiss. Aha! Okay, let's give it a test run. Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3. Okay, now if it works, I should be sent to the other side of the railway by hitting this button. Whoa! Sweet, it does work! Haha! Nice! Oh, yes! Ha. Excellent! And now I'm gonna crash into the other wall and die. Or not, I'll just stop. By the way, I obviously built this with a tutorial. I used a model designed by Coestar. He is another person that's playing this game. He built basically. I'm just building a replica of what he built. This minecart booster here seems to have functioned well enough. Let's give this a shot. That's pretty cool. Now, even if Exotria does his insidious thing where he turns the entire sky into a giant wall of cobblestone, at least I'll be able to get back to the two bases without having to worry about transversing the area at night. I am very, very proud of this Miracle Chicken subway line. Alright then, everyone, I suppose that's a decent way to end the episode. Until then, stay tuned, because there should be more on the way. Not sure what I'm going to do next. Apparently, yes, again, give me some ideas for what I can do. Now that I've gotten a whole ton of cobblestone from digging this whole place out, and trust me, I've gotten a lot. So until then, everyone, stay tuned, and good night!